Good morning. So here we are again today, Tuesday, second day of the week. We work on the upper body. So especially today, we're going to work on the upper back and neck. Place the hands on your knees and just do a few stretches, free movement, just to start noticing your body. Start lengthening your breath. If you're moving the neck, place the hands on your knees so there's a little bit of support for the neck, so we're not over stretching. Good, and then come back to the center, feel the hips nice and grounded, bring the chest towards the spine, relax the shoulders, chin towards the chest, and gently close your eyes. Breathe in deeply. And start bringing yourself inwards. When we close our eyes, I always suggest to bring the gaze slightly up towards the space in between the eyebrows. It helps to connect with our intuition. It helps to calm the mind. But if at any point that doesn't feel comfortable, you can also focus on the tip of your nose. Wherever it is, just make sure that there's no tension on the forehead. You can experience an expansion in between the eyebrows. And we will breathe through the nose through the whole practice. And whenever possible, we'll start the breathing through the abdomen. So place the hand on the right hand on the belly, the left hand on the chest. And we're going to start inhaling, feeling the expansion of the abdomen, and perhaps even the chest, and then exhaling, falling from the chest and then the belly. Without forcing the breathing, just slightly becoming longer and smoother as we keep practicing. As we inhale, we create space. As we exhale, we let go. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep aligning the spine, the neck. Noticing the top of the crown of the head towards the ceiling, feeling uplifted. And when you feel that you've got a comfortable length of your breath, then try to continue with that lengthening for the rest of the practice. And with the next inhalation, bring the palms together at the level of the heart, spreading the fingers gently, pressing the palms together. Eyes is still closed and spine is straight. We're going to start our gratitude practice where every day we choose 2 new things that we want to say thank you for. If it's something new for you, perhaps before you start the practice, try to look through the window and look into nature, and you see how easy it is to start the day with a positive mind, with appreciation. If you're able to listen to the birds, to see some nature. And then set your intentions for this practice. your intentions for the day. Where small intentions are as valid as big intentions. It's more about bringing the focus and feeling in control. Now inhaling and raise the palms together. Chin up, head back. And exhaling, spreading the arms all the way down through the sides. Chin to chest. Relax the shoulders. A deep breath in and out. And with a few blinks, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining. We're going to start with our upper body practice. But first, let's stretch the legs. Always when we have the legs crossed, it's good to just give some movement, bounce and shake. Good, and then cross your legs in any comfortable position. So when we cross our legs, we have a tendency to cross them in the most comfortable position. Then let's then cross them and cross them on the other one. Yes, so we can keep the flexibility in both hips, knees, and ankles. Good, and then we're gonna place the hands on the knees. And we're gonna lean slightly forward, the elbows towards the sides. Bring the chin up, tongue to the upper palate. And then exhaling, round the spine, extend the arms, chin to chest. Okay, sitting cat-cow position. Inhaling, forward. Exhaling, round towards the back, chin to chest. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good, and then come back towards the center and stretch the legs again. Move your toes and bring the legs towards the sides. Knees hip width apart. Hands align with the shoulders. Stomach in. And tuck the toes under. From here, we're going to be focusing on the upper body, on the upper back and neck. So we're going to do some exercises with the scapula. So as we inhaling, we're going to drop the chest and bring the shoulders closer from behind. And as we exhale, we're just going to expand. It's very similar to the cat-cow, but we're focusing more on the upper back more than on the spine. And then extend, feeling the expansion between the shoulder blades. Inhaling, shoulder blades closer. Exhaling, extend. Inhaling, softening. Exhaling, extending. Good. Once again, inhaling, soften the elbows. And exhaling, extend the arms. Good. And then lower the arms down, forearms down, sorry. Keeping the fingers well spread, elbows and shoulders aligned. And again, keep pushing to lift up the chest off the floor. And then from there, allow the head to hang freely. Make sure there's no tension on the neck. Inhaling, stretch the right leg out. With the ankle flex, tiptoes. Good, and then inhaling, lifting the leg all the way up, as high as you can. And then bend the knee, and exhaling, bring it closer towards the elbow. Good, and then inhaling again, lifting up, ankle flexed. And exhaling, bend the knee and forward. Again, inhaling, bend the knee and exhaling. Good, and then knees down, both tuck the toes under. And we're going to do the other leg. Inhaling, lifting up. Bend the knee, exhaling forward. Inhale. Bend the knee and exhale. And the last one, inhaling. Bend the knee and exhaling. Good, and then bend the knee and bring it down. Straighten the toes. Stretch the arms, bring the hips towards the heels. Forehead down. Feel the stretch on the shoulders. The stretch on the spine. Try to have the elbows off the floor. Breathe slowly. Bringing the hips towards the heels as much as possible. Stretching from the lower back towards the spine, and then from the shoulders to the fingertips. With the next inhalation, slowly start coming up, pushing with your hands, supporting, sitting on your heels. Remember, when we're sitting on our heels, it's the same that when we're sitting with the legs crossed, you can always use some support under the hips. But if you're comfortable there, place the hands on your knees, roll the shoulders back and down, close your eyes, and bring the gaze up. Try to align the spine in this Vajrasana position or diamond pose, which it helps us to bring some focus. But it's also very good for helping with digestive issues. Some people use it for meditation also. One more round of breath. And gently open your eyes. Bringing your hands down, aligning with the shoulders. Again. Good. And then from here, keeping the knees hip width apart, we're going to inhale and stretch the right arm forward. And then exhaling, bring it all the way towards the back, thumb pointing down. Good. And then inhaling forward again. And exhaling back. Once again, inhaling forward. Stretching as much as you can and exhaling back. Good. And then this time we're going to thread. So bring the hand in between the opposite arm and leg and resting the shoulder on the floor, the side, the face, the thumb pointing up towards the ceiling. So the triceps are active. And we're supporting also with the opposite hand some of the weight. Feel the twist on the spine. Breathe slowly. And try to keep the pelvic floor activated. If it's difficult for you to activate the pelvic floor, you can tuck the toes under and it'll be slightly easier. Breathe in deeply. And with the next inhalation, slowly coming up. Bringing the hand under the shoulder and then inhaling, bring the arm forward. Opposite arm and exhaling towards the back. The core engaged, the elbow soft. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Make sure there's no tension on the upper back. Inhaling, last time, and exhaling. Good, and then from here, bring it towards the side, inhaling, and thread, exhale. Thumb pointing up towards the ceiling. Breathe slowly. Pelvic floor active. 4 more rounds of breath. And when you finish your rounds of breath, inhaling, bring the arm all the way down. And from there, tuck the toes under, lifting the hips high into our first downward facing dog. Bending the knee one at a time. Moving the hips. Good. Make sure the elbows are soft. And then come to the center, aligning the hips, feet on the floor, bending the knees as much as you need to keep the hips uplifted and the shoulders relaxed, the elbows soft. Inhale and exhale there. The jaw relaxed. Good, and then inhaling and bring the weight slightly forward towards the shoulders to release the weight from the legs and start moving the legs forward. So we lift up one hip at a time and then the leg follows. So the movement comes more from the hips than from the knee. Bending forward. We'll do that one later on again. Bend the knees. Bring the arms to the sides and start very slowly coming up to standing, but keeping the knees slightly bent. Bring the palms together, looking up, slightly back bent, exhaling, lowering the hands towards the heart center and towards the sides. Good. So that movement that we do with the legs coming forward is to be able to bring all the weight or most of the weight towards the arm. Again, it helps to improve the strength on the arms. So the way we do it is just by lifting the hips 1 to 1, but we'll do a sitting exercise later to understand it a little bit better. From now, we open the feet hip width apart, bring the hands on the hips towards the back, and straighten the spine, having from the hip to the top of the crown of the head, parallel towards the floor, as straight as you can, bringing the stomach in. The toes are active, the core engaged to reduce that arch on the lower back. Breathe slowly, looking towards the floor. And as we keep breathing and pressing with the toes on the floor, perhaps we feel that gentle stretch on the back of the legs, back of the thighs. One more round of breath. Good, and then allow your upper body to rest forward on a forward fold, bending the knees if you need to. Allow the head to hang freely, relax the shoulders, stomach in. Good, and now we're gonna grab behind the legs, on the calves, and try to bring yourself a little bit more closer towards the legs, but without forcing. Just gently holding with the arms. Breathe slowly. Good, and then bend the knees, straighten the arms, align with the ears, and then start coming all the way up to standing. Bring the palms together, looking up, and exhaling, spreading the arms to the sides. Good, and then we come on the sides and open about shoulder width apart, with the feet pointing towards the front. Soften the knees, bring the hips slightly forward and down, so we can align the hips a little bit more. It's what they say about tuck the pelvis. So forward, down, the spine is more relaxed, the core is engaged, and then we bring the arms to the sides. Inhaling, bring the palms up. Exhaling, bring the fingertips towards the shoulders. And then inhaling, bring the chest forward. Exhaling, rounding with the elbows coming closer as we exhale. Inhaling, back, exhaling forward. Again, similar exercise, but now we have a standing position. So we're also helping to strengthen the legs, the glutes. Inhale and exhale. One more. Good, and then as we inhale, we raise the elbows up, rotation of the shoulders towards the back, exhaling forward. Keep the knees bent, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Two more, inhale, exhale, and in, out. And now bend yourself forward, allow the hands to come down, and open your feet slightly wider, about 1 meter apart. Good. And from here, we're going to keep the right hand down in between both legs. Soften the knees and inhaling, bring the opposite arm up. Good. And then wrap it around the waist, trying to hold the top of the thigh, right thigh. If it doesn't reach to the thigh, that's absolutely fine. Just keep the back of the hand around the waist. Looking up, if possible. If the neck is painful, you can always look to the side or look down. Breathe slowly. Noticing the twist on the spine, especially on that space in between the shoulder blades. One more round of breath. Good. Inhaling, unwind the top arm. Exhaling, lowering down. And inhaling, bring the right arm up. Exhaling around the waist. And make sure that on that arm that is on the floor, the left one, in this case, there's not much weight. The strength is more with the legs. And then we twist with the shoulders. Feeling the twist also on the lumbar area. That is extra stretch. One more round of breath. And then inhaling, unwind, bring the hand down. And then both hands in front of you, slightly move forward to have a good support. And then bring the heels closer towards you. And then bring the hands, upper arms resting on the thighs, bringing the fingertips touching together and lowering the hips slightly down. And then inhaling, lifting the hips high. Allow the head to hang freely. Two deep breaths here. Stomach in. Good, and the next inhalation, lower the hips down again. Fingertips touching together. Good, and again inhaling. And exhaling, allow the head to hang freely. Notice perhaps if you're able to relax enough on the forward fold, perhaps you feel that extra space in between the vertebrae. Allowing gravity to do its work. Good, and then once again inhaling, bend the knees, Lower the hips. Exhale. Good. And as we inhale, lifting the hips and head hanging freely. Two more rounds of breath there. Good. And then very slowly, gently start coming up, bringing the palms all the way up, straightening arms up towards the ceiling and exhaling, lowering down towards the sides, all the way down. And then bring the feet hip width apart. Shake the legs. Well done. Now grab your blanket. We're going to get ready for Savasana. So covering ourselves to keep the warmth of the body. The extra heat that we create when we move, when we breathe slowly. Stretch the legs nice and wide. Ideally, the heels almost towards the edges of the mat to allow the hips to soften, arms away from the body, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Make sure you feel comfortable in your Savasana. You can even use a cushion or a folded blanket under your knees if that helps your back, your neck. And bring the chin towards the chest slightly. Eyes closed, gaze up. And always feeling good about your practice before you get into the relaxation. That way we are able to get most of the practice, most of the benefits of the practice. Relaxing the forehead, but keeping the gaze up. Relax the jaw. And if you can, breathe with the abdomen, but without controlling the breath anymore, just allowing it to come in and out freely. Sorry. Noticing how your body becomes more relaxed. Your jaw relaxed. Good, and then gently start wiggling your toes, your fingers, increasing your breathing. Keeping your eyes closed, and with the next inhalation, bring the feet together. And then bend the knees one at a time, chin to chest, lengthen the spine. And roll towards the right side. Staying there just for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, use your arms to come up to a sitting position, still with your eyes closed. Spine uplifted, shoulders relaxed. And when you're ready, inhaling and bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra at the level of the heart. We're just going to sing one Om together as a way of union and to close the session. So when you're ready, inhale deeply. Om. Inhale and exhale. And keeping the palms together. With the next inhalation, bring the thumbs to the third eye, that the space in between the eyebrows for the right thoughts. And exhale. Inhaling, bring them closer to the mouth for the right word, the right say. And exhale. And inhaling, bring them closer to the heart center for the right feelings and compassion. And exhale. With a few blinks, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the class. It was good.